Today, let us talk about one of the most hyped tourist destinations in Switzerland, Jungfrau, a snowy tourist destination that has been a part of every Switzerland travel itinerary as the go-to destination for winter sports enthusiasts and for people who want to enjoy the beauty of the Alps, its glaciers, and its snow-capped peaks. Unfortunately, Jungfrau has reached a point where it has become too popular for its own good. Today, a visit to Jungfrau means expensive fares, crowds, and a limited view of the Alps. Is traveling to Jungfrau still worth all that expense and the hype? In this video, we'll explore this question and explain why you can skip Jungfrau on your next Swiss trip. We'll discuss the high costs, the overcrowding, and lots more. But don't worry, we also have a great alternative to Jungfrau. Stay tuned and we'll tell you what that place is. Let's start by exploring 5 reasons why Jungfrau is not worth your money anymore. First, let's talk about how much a trip to Jungfrau will cost you. The steep cost starts hitting you from the moment you start booking the train ride up to Jungfrau. A train ticket for the Oberland Express train from Grindelwald to Jungfrau costs about 200 francs. Even more if you travel from Interlaken to Jungfrau. The trains on these routes are generally packed and crowded, especially in the peak summer months between June and August. So, seat reservation on the train is almost unavoidable on these routes. If you plan to ski or sled on the handful of ski slopes here, then that'll cost more money. Next, let's talk about activities, or the lack of it. You'd expect a place like Jungfrau to be brimming with fun and adventure, but once at the top, the options are limited. There's the Alpine Sensation Corridor and the Ice Palace with some sculptures and an ice corridor. For panoramic views and photos, there's the Sphinx Observatory, but it's the only deck for the thousands of daily visitors who come to this place. So don't expect to spend a lot of time on this deck. If you like to ski, there are a few ski resorts here, but none of these are for beginners. For non-skiers, there's not much more to do around here. Just a little shopping and walking about in the snow is all you can do. Let's debunk one myth that draws most crowds to Jungfrau. We're talking about the top of Europe myth. Many go to Jungfrau because they think it is the top of Europe, but that's in fact a marketing gimmick. Jungfrau isn't the highest point in Europe or even Switzerland. Next problem, crowding. Jungfrau is actually far from a peaceful mountain retreat. It is crowded, noisy, and nothing like the tourism ads show it to be. The crowding starts with the train journey from the valley itself. It gets worse at the summit, especially at the Sphinx Observatory, the only viewing point here. If you're looking to take photos of the mountains, be prepared for throngs of people photobombing your pictures of the mountains. After hearing all this, do you still feel Jungfrau is worth visiting? But wait, we promised to offer an alternative to Jungfrau, and now let's introduce you to it. The place we are talking about is Mount Titlis. Sitting above the colorful Engelberg Valley in central Switzerland, Titlis is a destination that offers something for everyone. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie, a family on an outing, or someone who just wants to enjoy the stunning scenery in peace. Here are some reasons why we feel Titlis is a must-visit for anyone wanting to experience the true beauty of the Swiss Alps. First off, getting to Mount Titlis won't empty your pockets. A round trip from Engelberg to Titlis costs less than 100 francs. If you have a Swiss pass, you will get further discounts on the cable car ride up from Engelberg to Titlis. Bringing the kids along? Great news! Children under 6 get to travel free. Another benefit of visiting Titlis instead of Jungfrau is the crowd-free experience you get here. Titlis is relatively less crowded. It joined the tourism scene much later than Jungfrau. Some of its key attractions, like the exciting Cliffwalk Bridge, opened as recently as 2012. This means Titlis might not be on the average tourist's radar, so you can enjoy the majestic Alps at your own pace, take in the views, or ski without feeling hurried. Let's talk about a few attractions and activities here. Did you know Titlis boasts of being home to the world's first rotating cable car? The Titlis Rotair offers a 360-degree panorama of the Alps as you ascend to the peak. As the cabin floor slowly rotates, you'll be treated to a dynamic view of the mountains. This experience is a photographer's dream, offering aerial views of the landscape below. From the green valleys at the base, past the rugged cliffs to the snowy peaks. It's a sight to behold from the comfort of your rotating cable car. If you are on top of an alpine mountain, you surely want to know about the winter sport activities here, right? Well, guess what? Mount Titlis is the ultimate playground for snow sports, from skiing and sledding to snowboarding and tobogganing. With over 24 ski runs for all skill levels, from the summit down to Engelberg, Titlis offers incredible free-riding ski experiences. Beginners aren't left out here. For just 65 francs, the Trubsee Snow Park offers a 1-hour ski experience package, including complete ski gear rental and a guide. As you can see, Titlis caters to everyone, making it a winter sports paradise. Hope you've liked this rundown and that it's given you solid reasons to consider Mount Titlis for your next trip. We'll catch you in the next video. Until then, fellow explorers, keep discovering and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.